if you are living in sexual sins, you have no business in Christian ministry. And if you are in Christian ministry, you have no business with sexual sins. And I'm not saying that if you are struggling with sexual sins, that you are not even a Christian. That's not what I'm saying. That one is between you and God. We are simply saying that for ministry, there's a clear criteria. And I think I told you last year that the conditions for going to heaven are easier than the conditions for going into ministry. It's easier to go to heaven than to go into ministry. Yes. God, listen to me. God doesn't owe you ministry. Are you with me? You must not be in ministry. You mustn't be in ministry. You studied zoology, do teachers whatever, and add to it. Go and be a classroom teacher. You will be fine. God can manage you to heaven, but God will not manage you to ministry. There's a minimum entry requirement for ministry. There isn't any for heaven. All you need to enter heaven is a sinner who agrees that he's a sinner and now wants to receive the Lord Jesus. If you believe in your heart, confess with your mouth. There's a level. You realize that in order to come into ministry, the Bible said the person cannot even be a novice. That means he cannot be a new convert. And it's not a sin to be a new convert. Everybody once upon a time was a new convert. So even something as innocuous, by that I mean neutral, all right, as being a recent convert, disqualifies you from Christian ministry. So I'm saying that you can be, are you saying that a recent convert is not qualified to go to heaven? He is, but he's not qualified to go into ministry. Believe me when I say to you that it's easier to enter heaven than to enter ministry. It's because every Muslim and whatever that just wakes up, say, because you can talk. It's Jesus that makes ministers. He said, I appeared to you to this end for this purpose, to make you a minister. In order to make this man a minister, and because of the kind of ministry that Paul was going to go into as an apostle, Jesus had to show himself to Paul because it was a required condition for the apostolic ministry. So he will say, have I not seen the Lord Jesus Christ? Because that is part of the qualification for the apostolic ministry. He didn't need to see the Lord in that sense in order to qualify to go to heaven. But if you are going to be an apostle, it was required that it's not just word encounters, it's not just visionary encounters, of things. You have to have met the risen Jesus.